quite all right.
Shall I be the judge of that? I'm a doctor.
Oh, a doctor.
Yes. Let's get you inside, shall we? We'll have a look there.
Hey, do you know what tomorrow is?
Wednesday?
It's Jack's birthday. And I thought we could have a party.
Oh, here we go.
What's the big deal? It's not like it's his 21st.
I'm missing him.
Why? He's still here half the time.
We need cheering up. We could make it a summer party, invite some of our friends, people from work.
Don't forget the daughter from next door. I'll tell you what, I'll get some frozen sushi in. We'll have a rerun of the worst party of all time.
It wasn't that bad. Anyway, Christmas, ancient history. We're having a party and that's that.
Maybe we could invite some of Jack's old school friends. Ollie's back from his gap year. Could invite Josh, Gaz.
See? That's the spirit.
I'll get their numbers for you.
Great.
Gaz, didn't him and Jack have a bust up?
That is so 2006.
I wonder if Ceja's come. My HCA tutor.
Right, so that's what this is all about. It's you wanting to flaunt your new job to your mates.
When did you get so cynical?
Well, they'll all be very impressed with your needlework experiment.
Where long's me to the party now?
No, you turning up like this today, it's fate.
Yeah. No, not really. I had a house call on the top floor.
I'm sorry about the mess, but I wasn't expecting visitors.
Any good?
Predictable. Sometimes life can be stranger than fiction, don't you think?
Certainly can. Anyway, you've got away with some minor scrapes.
Unlike my poor neighbour.
Ah, he too fell from the drain pipe, did he?
He's gone missing. He moved in last Thursday and I haven't seen him since. I've knocked several times.
I probably just missed him.
Well, I left a welcome card and a hot pot outside his door yesterday. They were still there this morning.
Perhaps he's a vegetarian. Well, you know, if you're really worried, all you have to do is get in touch with the housing manager and ask her to check on it.
Elsie Pringle, what have you done?
What do you want?
I followed the trail of blood. Laura Preston, housing manager.
Charlie Bradfield, doctor, charmed.
Ah, you're hitting Mr. Grayson, number 3.
Yes, you're doing very well. We were talking about you. Yes, Miss Pringle is very worried about this chap next door who seems to have gone missing.
That's because he's gone to stay with relatives for a few days.
Right. I'll make tracks.
Oh, Dr. Bradfield, I wonder if you'd let me have your mobile number, just in case of emergencies. Thank you.
If ever there's anything I can do for you, just give me a call.
Doctor, I know what you're up to. If anything untoward happens to me, you'll be very sorry.
I do hope you're not going to cause any trouble. Doctor, wait. I just wanted to thank you properly for being so kind to Elsie.
All in a day's work.
She's a dear old thing, but a bit of a fantasist. Did she say anything?
Such as?
Thing is, Elsie can't always tell the difference between those stories she reads and reality.
Yeah, I notice she has quite a rich fantasy life.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not immune to the odd fantasy myself.
Well, in that case, we must compare notes sometime.
Bad doctor.
So what do you think?
Well, you know me, always up for a party.
I'm afraid I've got plans.
He's got a hot date with the goddess.
Venus.
Followed by Andromeda. He's telescoping.
You can stare at the stars any old time, they're not going anywhere. Hey, come to my party.
She's right.
I suppose I could.
That's sorted then. Who else is coming?
Oh, friends, family. To be honest, you're the first to be invited.
So, is there anyone in particular who you might be wanting to party with?
No,
You know, when you lie, your eyes go all shifty.
they don't.
Yeah, they do. And don't think I haven't noticed you mooning around all over the place, which can only mean one thing, so... Who is he? Come on. Best mates are supposed to share their deepest, darkest secrets. Not only is it compulsory, it is also a health issue.
A health issue.
Mm-hmm. If you fancy someone, you keep it to yourself. There's an internal build-up of pressure until eventually you will explode.
Okay. Promise that you won't tell anybody. It's Jimmy. I've just realised how sweet he is.
Well, okay, word of advice from best mate. The sweet word should never be used to describe a red-blooded male, or any male.
You know what I mean. And he's done loads of sweet
Yeah?
things for me. You think it's a bad idea I shouldn't have said anything?
No, listen, Jimmy is a great guy. And if he feels the same way, I say go for it. Does he feel the same way?
Maybe not now.
Miss Pringle?
What did she say about me?
Nothing.
Don't deny it. I saw you laughing.
She's very amusing.
I don't think my neighbour was very amused when she did him in.
Look, you can't go round accusing people of murder without evidence.
I've got evidence. The evening that he moved in, they had a big bust-up.
What kind of bust-up?
Shouting, things breaking. The walls here are like paper. I'm telling you, he's...
Why would Lara want to go and harm some old man?
She's a femme fatale. He's not the first one to go missing, you know.
That's not evidence.
I think you've been blinded by her charms.
If you're really worried, go to the police and tell them about your concerns and that.
They won't take any notice of me, especially after Madam's flashed her assets. On the other hand, if someone like you backed me up...
No, I'm not allowed to get involved in things like this.
I understand. And I want you to know that if I do end up buried under the communal patio, you're not to blame yourself.
What's his name? What's he look like?
I only heard his voice. You'll still help?
Leave it with me.
One more thing. I think you might enjoy it.
Michelle, Major Anna Rudolph. Sorry to keep you. We've just had a new arrival.
No problem.
So how long have you been in general practice?
7 years. I don't know where the time's gone.
You know, this will be a very different ball game to verrucas and pregnancy tests.
I have a bit more still with than that.
Of course, but we're dealing with major trauma here, day in, day out.
Well, I spent 3 months training in ITU, so that pretty much covered everything. Head injuries, spinal cord damage.
That would come in handy. But you still feel like you were starting nursing all over again. And the military atmosphere can take some getting used to.
Maybe I need a new challenge.
Might as well start off in the deep end. Critical care.
Can we get a move on here? And try not to scrape the paintwork.
"48 hours ago, she was on patrol in Helmand. Infection's a big problem, especially with blast injuries, so the quicker we can get them home, the better. They're usually brought in by helicopter.
But why here? I mean, there's a dedicated unit down the road for military casualties.
It's full. Houseman ward was set up to take the overflow, only we're overflowing as well now. And we need more nurses, which is where you come in.
It's the attachments and critical care.
If you decide to join us, you'll be on the high dependency ward.
Right, what does that involve?
Clues in the name. Patients are out of immediate danger, but they still need a lot of help. We're not just dealing with damaged bodies here. Some don't remember what's happened to them when they come round. Others remember all too well. Either way, it's traumatic. We have to manage that. Don't worry, you get some basic training.
I wasn't worried.
Well, I'll catch up with you later. And get yourself a coffee.
Can I help?
Not yet.
In between the blue sea.
Dr. Bradfield?
I'm sorry, Miss Pringle, I haven't had time yet.
I'm right, she is a killer.
I did say to you that we need evidence.
I've got the evidence. I'm looking at it right now.
A body.
Antiques.
Miss Pringle, I'm a very busy man.
Don't you see? That's the motive. She's bumped him off to steal his valuables. He's only just moved in. And then now a whole load of men have come and taken a load of antiques from his apartment.
Well, that's probably because there wasn't enough room in the apartment. Where are you?
In a van with the loot on the way to Lara's fence. Oh! Look, I'll have to call you back.
The lovely Lara.
You're really pulling my chain now. This is sheltered accommodation, not Harry's Emporium.
Don't be like that.
What's next? A boot sale in a car park? I want the rest of this stuff out of here by lunchtime.
Look, I'm trying to take care of it.
Well, try harder. Rent a lockup or something.
Look, as I say, it's all in hand. Oh, ciao, Bella. Hello.
Morning.
Harry!
Hello, it's me.
What's going on? Where are you?
In a warehouse somewhere. Can you come and get me?
I don't think so.
It's a big place, about 10 minutes from mine. It's opposite a hairdresser. The final chop.
Well, get a cab.
Thing is, I'm locked in.
Miss Pringle, you got yourself into this, and I know you're perfectly capable of getting yourself out. What's going on?
This stack of furniture, it's a bit wobbly.
Well, move away from it.
I can't, I'm standing on it.
Miss Pringle!
Oh, my heart, it's a bit rickety.
Don't move. I'm on my way.
Love, can you pick up some chicken portions on your way home? Oh, hang on. Julia, party at mine tomorrow night.
Ah, will there be food?
Of course there will.
Oh.
I promise I won't poison anyone this time. I'm thinking barbecue.
Ooh, salmonella, E. coli, you sure?
No worries. Rob turns everything to charcoal.
Well, I can't wait.
And a couple of pounds of sausages.
Anything else?
A patio heater. There's a hardware shop in town that's doing them half price.
Half price? Wow. Well, you better get yourself down there, haven't you? Because I'm otherwise engaged. I'll be one of your flaming cronies. Bye.
We might have to break in, so I thought I'd better get somebody official down here. She's obsessed, I better warn you, with some chap who she claims has gone missing from her retirement home.
Elsie Pringle.
You know?
Yeah, she's a regular. You name it, she's reported it. Missing persons, smuggled.
I thought you weren't coming. Hello, Sergeant Hollins. I'd have used a gun, but I couldn't find any bullets.
Guns?
There's a whole cabinet full of them. Oh, and by the way, you'd better have this. Emergency backup, just in case.
Come on, we'll get you home, I
But
think.
what about all the evidence?
Well, we'll leave that to Sergeant Hollins. The belongings of this chap who's gone missing, they're all in there.
Antiques, a whole van load. The harlot's done him in, you mark my words.
That's Lara Preston, the manager of the retirement home.
I'll tell you what, why don't you leave the investigation to me, and I'll pop round later and get a statement.
I shall be expecting you, Sergeant.
Leave. Come on.
Charlie, just take it on, will you? Better get this place secured.
Yeah, come on, let me help you. Go. Get these. Look, let me help you. If you just move your chair back here.
Just get off me.
Okay, but honestly, if you just move back that way, I can help.
Get out of my way!
Miss Pringle, I understand you've been very worried about me. I'm Harold. Please accept my apologies. I'd no idea I'd caused such a kerfuffle.
You don't know the half of it.
And I'm afraid I won't be coming here to stay with you. I'm moving in with a lady friend. She has a villa in Saint-Tropez. Laura, of course, is most upset by this sudden change of plan, but I'm sure an extra month's rent will ease the pain.
Shall we get on?
Yes, of course. Excuse me.
Not dead, then.
Crumpets, exactly. Guess where I get it? Guess!
Your legs?
In my calves. How can that be? Come on, Nursey! You must have an explanation. Why is it that my non-existent legs are torturing me?
Why don't we go in here?
What's the matter? Ashamed of being seen with a cripple?
You're upset. Can't keep torturing yourself. But this isn't going to solve anything, is it?
If you turn up here again with stolen gear, I'll torture you.
Oh, don't be like that. It was an emergency.
Bargain, more like.
Look, if someone offers me 100 grand's worth of antiques for the price of a Polish boob job, I'm not going to say no.
Well, you better start practicing unless you want it parked on your front drive.
Not a good idea around my neck of the woods. Neighbourhood watch and all that.
You may have noticed we're not exactly a surveillance-free zone around here. I warned you after the last time.
Lara, my little firecracker. Let's put this behind us, hmm? From now on, I'll concentrate only on the small, sparkly stuff. Fewer storage issues. No hard feelings, hmm?
Enjoying the view?
Well, I should make a move.
You will drop in and see me.
Schedule permitting.
You could visit the trollop at the same time.
Hello?
2 ticks. What do you mean you can't come?
I'm not fighting with the lads.
But you should be with your family on your birthday.
I'm not dumping my mates just to come and have tea with you lot.
You lot? Is that any way to talk about your nearest and dearest?
Look, Mum, it's a lovely idea, but it's all fixed.
Wait! 50 quid birthday present if you come to tea tomorrow.
Deal?
I need to know exactly how you came to be in the warehouse this morning. It's very important.
I was in next door's apartment, admiring a chest, an antique chest, from inside, and some men just carted it off.
A chest? Is that it?
May I ask why you need to know?
It was stolen from Hazelwell Manor a week ago, along with a load of other antiques and jewellery.
I knew it. She's been hiding stolen goods in that apartment.
You don't know it.
Yes, I do. There never were any missing residents. Just you and your partner in crime. And he's just scarpered with the rest of the loot.
She lives in a fantasy world. She thought the postman was spying for the KGB.
Only because he was
Do you
behaving...
recognise any of these items from the apartment?
Yes. 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 And I'm willing to swear to it in court.
She's lying. She can't see what's under her nose without her reading glasses. Go on then. Describe it.
It's brown.
I'll need to know the contact details of the person who rented the apartment.
The paperwork's in the office. He was such a gent. Very plausible. Do you really think...
They ran it together.
Calm down.
You're a vindictive old bag with a nasty imagination.
And you'll get your just desserts if I've got anything to do with it.
It's not justice you want, it's attention.
How dare you?
Elsie, you have a cup of tea and I'll come and get the rest of the statement in a while.
Oh, that's right. Give me the brush off again. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm mentally deficient.
You'll get through this, Andy.
Oh, yeah? You think this is bad? You want to see and hear. So, what do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Hey, this was your idea. Tell me about yourself. You married? Boyfriend? Been to any good parties lately? Bought any nice new shoes? Oops, shoes. Sore subject. Skip the shoes.
So sorry.
Everybody's bloody sorry. Everybody's bloody sorry!
Hey, take it easy.
Sorry!
Lara's right. I wanted to be a star witness at the centre of a big murder investigation, or any investigation.
Oh, you did uncover a crime. Just not the one you expected.
Sergeant Hollins thinks I'm an unreliable witness, and a criminal has got away with a truckload of loot.
I'm surprised you didn't make a note of the registration number.
You were the one looking out of the window. Taking pictures. Come on, let's have a look. Sergeant, new evidence. We've got the number plate of the getaway vehicle. It's a bit blurred, but perhaps forensics can help, like on CSI.
Don't waste your time, it's the Housing Association van.
Well. Harry McGee.
You know him?
He's a local fence.
There are no stolen goods on this property and no proof that there ever were, so if you'll excuse me...
I saw her put something in her pocket, something he gave her.
What are you looking at?
Can't do it.
Oh, come on, you've dealt with trauma before. You've got the skills. What's the problem?
You saw I couldn't get through to him.
A patient yells at you and that's it.
A patient still in his teens had both his legs blown off. He's and his mates die in front of him.
He's been in a war. What did you expect?
I don't know if I'm not that.
He doesn't need pity. He needs practical support. They all do.
Their lives are ruined. I can't fix that.
Their lives aren't ruined. Changed, yes, and they'll need to change to deal with that. If you're not up to it, Michelle, then don't waste my time.
update. The harlots in the clink. I'm the toast of the local constabulary. What a triumph.
Nurse? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have offloaded all of that on you.
It's okay.
No, you're not even a nurse here. Major Anna told me. You weren't even being paid to listen to me going on.
Yeah, I wasn't much help though.
I'm all right now, aren't I? Look, sometimes I just get down days. Today was just one of them. Don't let that put you off. See you around, maybe.
This is Gaz. He's a friend of Jack's.
Jazz!
Gaz.
Gaz!
Nice to meet you.
Think about houseman, aren't you?
No, you are. It's got right under your skin.
Uncle Rob's party punk.
Really?
Trust me, I'm a policeman.
Good evening. Rob is the barbecue's king.
Oh! I think I've flambéed my eyebrows.
Perhaps Lucas got away with murder.